Mic check. Are we live? Are we live? Hey guys, welcome to the Wars and Nazo Transfer Show, a special edition of the show. As we go live, as breaking news that Kaizer Chiefs have appointed Molefi Ntseki as their new head of. Let's just jump straight into the article on the official website. As Chiefs appoint Molefi Ntseki as head of technical and youth academy. So it's two position. Well, I don't know if he'll be working with the first team or just head of the youth academy. So let's break it down and let's see what the article says. Wow, quite a lengthy article to get into. But let's quickly break it down and see what the dealings are for new coach. Okay, Kaizer Chiefs are pleased to announce the appointment of Molefi Ntseki ahead of the new season as the club's head of technical and youth development academy. The contract will see him at Chiefs for an initial period of 3 years with a 2-year option. The appointment comes as Amakosi look to further strengthen the institution's technical operations and build a team that will compete strongly at all levels. Wow, this is a big addition to the Kaizer Chiefs backroom, bringing in a coach of Mr. Ntseki's experience and the types of players he's worked with at the Bafana Bafana level. This is a great win, a big win. And guys, if Chiefs are really starting a new project, you have to rebuild the academy because Kaizer Chiefs is known for producing some of the best talent in South African football. So maybe this could be the beginning of the heydays of Kaizer Chiefs, bringing back the academy and strengthening the academy rather than just spending tons and tons of money on the first team. Let's see. We are delighted to have Ntseki at Kaizer Chiefs. Oh, these are the words of Kaizer Motaung himself. Molefi comes at the right time as we implement changes that we believe are necessary for the club to go into the future. We strongly believe that we've appointed the right person for the position, and he's someone who has worked who has really worked at all stages of football from school level, youth structures, and our national team. Just what I was saying, I think Molefi Ntseki is someone that will really develop the young players coming from the development and really try and get more Kaizer Chiefs product within the first team. Ntseki will be responsible for advising on all technical operations and developing a strategy for the senior team. So he will be heavily involved in the senior team operations and the Kaizer Chiefs youth development and the reserves. So let's just quickly move in because I think there's a few articles on their Twitter. Oh, there's actually a video on their Twitter. Wow. Let me just open that up and let's take a quick look at Kaizer Motaung himself has something to say. So let me just start that from the beginning. And then let's see, can we load it? Now, I think it's also on their, it's on the official Kaizer Chiefs site. So on their YouTube page, so you guys can go and check it out yourselves. But let me just play it. Let me load it in the best quality possible. And let's hear what Kaizer Motaung himself has to say about the new appointment.
And also head of development program. Contrary to all the leak and speculations that is coming here as an assistant to another coach, he is going to be in charge of the technical aspect of the team, and also he will be heading the youth development in the club. But most important is that he's going to be the custodian of our culture and also the custodian of Kaizer Chiefs philosophy in terms of how we play on the field of play. And you also understand that when you look at the Kaizer Chiefs today, you can see there's something missing because the coaches that come and go, unfortunately, we made some mistakes because we have allowed such coaches to come.
Wow, wow. I just paused the video just for a second as Kaiser Mutawung Senior addresses that Kaiser Chiefs have made mistakes in the past in terms of the coaches they've brought into the club. Um, and it's refreshing to see that Kaiser Chiefs are aware of their mistakes and they are working towards changing that and improving the team as a whole with the appointment of Molefi Ntseki. But just wanted to add that let's see what the great Mr. Mutawong has to say, and let me just start the video.
Actually, change the way the Kaizer Chiefs philosophy is, and they bring their own way of doing things. And of course, this obviously impacts on the succession of players that come from the youth development, and you find that the system is affected. So, Mr. Ntseki's one of his core responsibilities to ensure that we preserve philosophy of Kaizer Chiefs, the way we play from grassroots up to the top. And of course, he will also be responsible for the upgrading and upskilling of the coaches in all areas, in all departments of the teams. So that will be one of his responsibilities to make sure that the coaches are upskilled. But I think most importantly is to make sure that there's proper synergy along the way from the youth right up to the top, and that everything is uniform. And that's a very, very serious responsibility on his shoulders. And all the coaches obviously will report to him, and he will be able to be in charge of also the scouting and also the scouting department to ensure that the scouting department functions appropriately, and that there's proper induction of everything that happens, whether at player level or at coach level. The reason, of course, we brought Mr. Molefi Ntseki here is because of his extensive experience and knowledge. Because I can confirm that he's gone through the mill, he's gone through football structures from the bottom to the top, even at school level. So he's got quite a vast experience in terms of the development of players as such. So we are very happy to have him. To be quite honest, we had started this process to engage him to come to Chiefs even before he became the Bafana Bafana coach. But because of his vast experience, like I said, he's coached under 17, under 23, and so forth and so forth. Our plans obviously were initially to bring him in even before the Bafana Bafana appointment. But be that as it may, we are happy to have him today because we believe that this is an area that we need to address, that needs to be looked at, especially the issue of our youth in terms of how we bring them to the top and how they transition to the first team. So I'm very, very happy and giving great pleasure to have brought Mr. Ntseki here. I hope that we can be able to unlock some of the opportunities that are awaiting some of our youth players. Welcome, Coach. Yeah, nice to have you here. It's been a long time waiting. Yeah, you're welcome. And I wish you all the best.
Yep, guys, you heard it from the main guy at Kaiser Chiefs himself, um, Kaiser Mutawong Senior, coming out and basically endorsing the new, is it head of technical and youth development at Kaiser Chiefs, Molefi Ntseki. Let's quickly jump to the Twitter account and see what the fans are saying about the appointment. Um, hmm. We have one that says it's a good appointment indeed, as long as he's not our head coach. I believe he has the aptitude and expertise in the development side of our team. All the best. Welcome, Mr. Molefi Ntseki. Okay, let's see. Let's see. More comments. More comments. Kaiser Chiefs will never disappoint when it comes to disappointing. Wow, people are guys, I think this is a good appointment. I don't know why everyone on Twitter is coming for Mr. Ntseki. To those who think Baxter will fix Chiefs with the current signing, the policy is still in place. I feel for them. Hunt was never the problem at all. Okay, let's not dive back into the past with Gavin Hunt. This is about Molefi Ntseki and his appointment, so we'll keep it there. Guys, please let me know in the comments below, what do you think of the appointment? Do you think this is a strategic signing that will help strengthen um, Kaizer Chiefs in the development levels, in the reserves, and in the second team, and eventually bringing all their talent from the academy, from the reserves, all the way up into the first team? Please let me know what you think in the comments below. I think we'll end the story here. Don't want to keep the stream too long, but again, guys, Molefi Ntseki joins a Kaizer Chiefs. So yep, guys, we'll end the story here. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll bring you guys an update about the whole Stuart Baxter situation with Kaizer Chiefs, because he's said to be rumored to be joining Kaizer Chiefs. But I'll bring you guys a detailed story in tomorrow's episode. So if you don't want to miss out, please turn on that notification bell so you're always up to date with the latest PSL news. Okay, guys, have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.